Big fella, what you got leading us off with?
Well, so I don't know. I think I'm going to call an audible.
Oh.
So I have a, I'll stick with this. Better stick with it.
Now I'm kind of intrigued what the audible could have been.
Maybe we'll split it up here.
Okay.
Why don't you flip a coin?
Yeah. First, okay, white hair is what I said.
Don't care.
White hair. I was just
Like old people white hair?
Like Gandalf the Great?
I was informed the other day that I was harboring a rather large, triumphant white whisker.
I think we talked about it on the show the other day.
Did we?
I remember you saying white whisker.
Yeah.
Oh, we did talk about it in your mustache.
Yeah, the great white
You said that was old whitey.
That's what it was. Yeah, the great white whisker.
Well, I plucked it.
Why?
Well, because it was just getting too much attention.
Now, tell me, when did you pluck it?
Thursday.
Because you got to replace
What day did you start feeling real sick?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That white whisker kept you healthy.
Was that it?
Way to go, dipshit.
Well,
That's tough.
okay. So that was it. That was just it.
That was really what we wanted to wonder about?
just white hair.
Your white hair?
Yeah, the great white whisker. So this guy has been popping up on my TikTok quite a bit lately. And I don't know if I could say, I don't know if there's the level of jealousy that I have for this could be any high. Like, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm pretty jealous of this old feller.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna play a small little audio clip of it, and I want you to tell me if you've heard it at all.
That's even a day without seeing another person. But to Dick, the isolation would often last 6 weeks or more. We wonder, what would it be like to live so alone?
So this guy's name is Dick Proenneke.
Is he in Canada or Alaska?
Alaska.
Yeah.
And this guy was probably back in the late 70s, I would imagine.
Homesteader.
And he was a silence and solitude. And like this dude would just go 1960s, Dave. There you go. Here, Rogan's talking about him.
His name is Dick Proenneke.
Proenneke.
And he was a guy who lived in Alaska
and
by himself.
But he had to have a
in
camera.
a cabin that he built for decades.
Jules' grandpa had a
and
camera.
he moved out there when he was 50 years old.
There you go.
He got tired
Built his own
of
ass
life
cabin.
And just the way everything was, the fast pace of modern
Yeah.
life. This guy built his own house.
I'll just let Joe
out
tell you.
there in Alaska.
Well, I feel like that's
fashioned it out.
We're
of
not
wood.
allowed,
JRE.
we're not allowed to do that.
Oh, no, we could, but
Yeah.
I think everybody could go listen to the Joe Rogan
Right,
podcast.
right. So this dude, Dick Proenneke,
Okay.
moves out to Alaska in the 1960s and just started over. Just started his own joint, built his cabin, he's like, I drug my canoe down to the lake today. Thought I'd go out and catch me a mess of trout for lunch. You know what I mean? Like he just like autobiographied and narrated like all these, it was just like short video clips. And I just wonder.
Well, I don't think it was short video clips. I think he videotaped his whole ass day.
I understand, but this is 1960.
Yeah.
Now, how do you reckon they did that?
Have you ever watched, not the damn Alaska Bush people, but the other one, that's Jules' family?
No.
Gosh dang it. Yeah, you do.
I know what you're talking about, though.
There's a show on Discovery Channel, and they're homesteaders out there, and it's Jules' dad is one of them, and it's him and his his brother Otto. No, that is Otto. Ott's is a young kid. But anyway, yeah, that family, there's videos of
The Kilcher family?
Kilchers. Old man Kilcher that came over from
Alaska, the Last Frontier.
Mm-hmm.
That's the show.
Old man Kilcher come from Switzerland or something and got the land originally, but there's videos of him when they were first out there, black and white home videos that they would show on.
Well, this Dick's videos are not. They're color.
Right. But what I'm saying is the Kilchers, I think, were there a little before the 60s.
But I guess my thing is if this cat goes up there in 1960
Okay.
with a camera,
Yeah.
I mean, and he's off the grid.
Mm-hmm.
How's he charging them camera batteries?
Generators.
You think?
It's the 60s, yeah. I'd say you had to have something like that there.
Yeah, because solar was not a thing then, huh?
Sure it was, but not enough to charge a camera.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'd say he had a generator there.
I don't know. You can really go down a rabbit hole in those videos, and they're really neat. Like building his cabin and running his wood stove and making breakfast, and I don't know. It just seems like a. I mean, I'm not gonna like ditch out of my family and go like all Alexander Supertramp style, but I mean it'd be. I don't know. It's pretty neat. I think it's very interesting, like that homesteader bushcraft kind type stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Yeah, I'm all in on it.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave either. That'd be kind of a dick move.
Yeah.
Kids got used to my salary, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be maybe if they bring that newfangled highway through they talk about, maybe they'll just bulldoze 161 and let it turn to gravel, and maybe before I die, this can all go back to, you know.
A
No,
lot of wishful thinking.
I don't think we'll go backwards.
Well, not with that kind of attitude.
Yeah, that's true. I just think you got to be a different breed of a person to move up to Alaska by yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things in the Alaskan wilderness that can kill you.
Yep.
If the weather doesn't.
See, look
There's
how
a lot
look
of
at that.
things in this lifestyle here, and the newfangled things that'll kill you, like everything from the grocery store. You know?
Well, that's true too.
Listen to RFK. He'll tell you.
No, I still don't know. I haven't tuned in on the politicking to know which one he is yet.
Well, he's the new
Yeah, something about glutides or something.
FDA guy.
Yeah.
HSA.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
Dick Proenneke's cabin.
Now remember, you can't have an HSA if your spouse has an FSA.
Right.
With the BSA.
Well, yeah.
And the NSA.
I don't think it has anything to do with your level of education. But you can't have an HSA and an FSA in the same household.
True.
Uncle Sam gets real shitty.
Doesn't like that.
Mm-mm,
That's a topic for another day, probably.
I'd say.
Yeah.